What's going on, YouTube? It's Avid again, and we are back with another fruit-related video. This time I wanted to do something a little bit different already. I wanted to react to my first tier list, to the tier list that I just made recently. And I want to just, revisit some of the best moments, some of the most special moments, and kind of see what comes of this. So let's get into it.
First off, this is an overall tier list. So this accounts for, baking, eating solo, eating in a dish, nutritionally, just a little bit of everything just to keep in mind. This is not including things like avocado, cucumber, tomato. So,
real quick, I just want to point out, I really like the precedent that I set at the beginning of the video. I feel like a lot of the time a fruit tier list can be one thing or another, and I feel like I am trying to establish that this is kind of an overall deal. That being said, I think in future tier lists, I'm going to need to be a little bit more mindful of that. I feel like there are a couple instances that I might get into in a future update where, I might have been too harsh on a fruit or not harsh enough on a fruit based on that overall value of it. So something that I will be keeping in mind going forward.
So D tier, first one, red dragon fruit. Now I'm specifying red dragon fruit because maybe yellow will be somewhere else on this tier list, and I'll let y'all know when I get there.
Now that required a lot of deep thought. I feel like when I was building this out, I was thinking, single fruit will have its own category. But when I was building this out, immediately off the bat, I was like, the disparity between red and yellow is so massive. I can't group those in as one. So I made the decision to split those up, and I think that was for the better, if I'm being completely honest.
Lemon and lime. I mean, come on. These are super sour. They serve purpose in food.
Now, to my point earlier, that's definitely something that I'm going to be revisiting. I got a lot of backlash on the lemon lime, and I feel like there is a lot that I could dive into there. I'll discuss it in a future update.
Next, I would say jackfruit is C tier. Again, for the same.
No, I'm good with the placement. I like the placement of jackfruit there, but the spelling error. Accidentally adding the C. Oh, that's so awkward. Next time I will be fixing that.
You got to deal with that much fruit at once.
I can't believe that I was just sitting through this video when I was editing it, and I see that and I'm like, oh, whoa, that's okay, that's whatever. Luckily, it does get fixed when the next fruit gets added, but rookie mistake on my part.
And envy are really good, subspecies of apple. Weirdly enough, I see envy is kind of hated on in the apple community. It's ranked pretty low compared to other breeds of apple, but.
Now, that was a rookie mistake on my part. I went back to that website after, and Envy is actually pretty well received. The apple in particular I was talking about was actually Cosmic Crisp, but when actually looking at that, Cosmic Crisp, I believe, has a 7.8 on the website right now, which is still good, but I just think relative to the other apples, I think it's an S tier apple if I was doing an apple tier list. Let me know if I should do that.
Peaches. I love peaches. I have like a sensory thing with the fur on it. I never had this before.
The fur. Why am I saying the fur? Oh my God. I noticed this the day after this video came out. I kept saying the fur on a peach. It's fuzz. People talk about peach fuzz, not peach fur. I'm not eating an animal. So that was a little cringe, if I'm being honest. And I keep doing it throughout the video, and I'm sorry that you guys had to see that as it went on throughout the video as well. Fuzz. I'll be sure to call it fuzz going forward.
Me a little bit. Next up, I have grapes. Not much to say there. I love grapes. I love how sweet they are.
I don't know if I mentioned this in the video, but extra bonus points for how unbelievably good they are frozen. They turn into like an actual popsicle. Magic. If you haven't done that before, definitely go ahead and give it a try. Grapes in the freezer are a game changer.
Extra bonus points for how unbelievably good they are frozen.
Oh, yeah.
They turn into an actual popsicle. Magic. If you've never done that before, definitely go ahead and try that. Grapes in the freezer are a game changer. Yeah, but not much to say about it. Flavor profile of a pear is so good. It is so delicious.
yeah.
It is so amazing.
I remember this. I remember this video like it was yesterday. Honestly, it feels like I'm feeling all the same things that I was then.
Finally, watch. This is finally raspberries. Raspberries. Where are the other berries?
Ooh.
That's going to be in the tier up.
Now, when I did that, I knew that would be ruffling some feathers, and I don't think it did actually. But it had that vibe to it.
These next ones, I'm going to kind of fire off because I don't really have much to say about them. Nectarine, plum, and fig. They're all...
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is there to say? Honestly, I feel like this has been on my mind ever since this video came out. Why am I going plural with some fruit, but singular with other? In this specific clip, I can go ahead and play that back again. I see nectarines, plums, and figs in the written portion, but the words out of my mouth, nectarine, plum, fig. I just think the inconsistency is kind of weird because then you go down to C tier, guava, passion fruit, star fruit. I'm not saying star fruits. I'm not saying passion fruits. So I don't know. I'll have to give it some thought. I think it's just cringe anyways to do singular nectarines, plums, figs, because I feel like those are typically said in a plural context.
Nectarine, plum, and fig.
Nah, yeah, that sounds so weird. Oh my god.
Next, I'm going to say cantaloupe. So honeydew is in B, cantaloupe is in A.
Am I reading this right? Did I really spell cantaloupe like that? No way. Canteloup. No way. Was it in my list? No shot. Right there. Cantaloup. I can't believe that. Sorry about that.
I like the firmness of a honeydew, but I personally prefer the softness of a cantaloupe.
Cantaloup. 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 ICUP, iCup.
I have had pomegranates that look horrible on the outside. They look like every ounce of moisture has been sucked out of those things. You like crack it open. You don't even cut it open. You crack it open. And then all the pearls inside are beautiful. Or I forget. They're not called pearls. Sorry. I will remember this for next time.
Yeah, they are called aerols. I said areoles, which is wrong. Aerols. Aril is not necessarily the seed in particular, but it's kind of just like the whole thing with the little like membrane around it. I might have to fix that terminology.
Y'all might think I'm crazy for this. I'll start with the third one. The one that wasn't usually in S tier. Third one is watermelon. Let's sit with that for a second.
I actually got goosebumps from that. I remember recording that and just feeling the vibe change as I'm recording it. Literally, the world got quieter when I dropped that. It was a bombshell. Luckily, a lot of people shared that same sentiment. So that was really cool to see, but it was really great to kind of reveal that in the video. So that was really cool.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
And that's that. Let me know your thoughts on this video. I might try out some more reaction videos going forward. It doesn't have to be fruit specific. I'm thinking, Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, 9/11, that sort of stuff. So just let me know if y'all want to see that. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.